One new feature of the Thompson Library here at Coastal Carolina are these study pods. There are 8 total, with 6 of these smaller pods and 2 of the bigger ones which can be used for more of a group setting. Within each pod, there's a nice area under the seat so that students can store their bag without having to take up any room on the desk or anywhere else. There's also USB and USB-C charging, which allows students to plug into their phone so that their phone or computer doesn't die while they're studying. There's also a nice whiteboard here to write out math equations, essay outlines, or any other thing you can think of to jot your ideas down. There's also a light so that students can study at all times of the day without having to worry about lighting. Coastal Carolina is considered to be a walking campus, and with that comes many safety features to help students cross busy roads like the one we have here, University Boulevard. Coastal has implemented these crosswalk countdown signals, and all you gotta do, press that button, and then look across, and when that sign turns to walk, students can walk across safely, knowing that no cars can drive by. It also has a 25-second countdown signal to alert students and faculty who may want to cross whether they have enough time or not. College students are always looking for a way that they can cover their expenses. One way they can do that is by working a campus job. If you look down here, Coastal is hiring game day workers for $13.91 an hour. And if students scan the QR code in the corner, it brings them to a website that has a bunch of different jobs with different requirements and different hours that students can choose from to best fit their schedule. Coastal students are often rushing to make sure they catch the shuttle to get to class on time. That's why Coastal utilizes an app called Translock. This allows students to see where the shuttles are and what time they'll arrive at their stop. It also has a 24/7 on-demand rideshare system called the T-Mobile, which brings students anywhere within 1 mile of Coastal Carolina's campus. Students walking around Coastal Carolina's campus may run into one of these. It's a cube gallery, and there's 5 of them across campus, and they were deployed by the Visual Arts Department to expose students to art they may not see in a traditional gallery setting. There's a nice QR code down here, so if we just go ahead and scan that, this takes it to the Cube Gallery's website where you can learn more information about this piece and others like it.
Next is number 11, Key White.
They're part of the Chanticleer Sports Network, a production crew with 55 students partnering with ESPN Plus to cover over 140 CCU events, including all football and basketball games. CSN offers students opportunities to work behind the scenes in production roles, including graphics, camera operation, and replay coordination. There's also possibilities in front of the camera, including sideline reporting and on-air talent for social media platforms. CSN student worker Haley Nitchie says the hands-on experience is exciting.
It's honestly like the coolest thing I could ever experience because it's such a professional atmosphere, yet we're all still having so much fun and getting to learn from each other, and it's nice being around people who have the same career goals as you.
And recently, CSN began collaborating with Dick's Broadcasting, enabling Chanticleer Sports to be broadcast on both radio and ESPN networks, giving students even more opportunities and the chance to improve when CSN is streaming the games. Chanticleer Sports Director Alex Souza says the real-life experience students get here prepares them for jobs after graduation in ways a classroom never could.
As your first year out of school, right? Like, you don't know anything. People working around you don't know anything. Some mean boss like me is telling you what to do, and you guys got to figure it out together, and you get to do that now.
Souza says if students want to learn what sports production and reporting is all about, CSN is the place to make it happen. In Conway, Chris Lafferty, CCU News.
Welcome back to WCCU, Coastal Carolina student-run radio station.
This is Lee Jones on the mic, hosting his show, Sports Uncaged. Coastal Carolina's radio station has gone through some major changes in the past few years, and none bigger than adding a dedicated sports network, WCCU-SN. So far, the streaming station has around 50 students with 6 sports shows, all giving students experience with live radio. Nick Dowling also hosts Sports Uncaged, one of the network's flagship shows.
It's like talking with your friends, talk about different sports each segment, football, basketball, baseball, depending on the season.
This is the original studio for WCCU Radio. It's where news and entertainment are streamed. But if we go around this corner over here, this is going to be where the sports station is that was implemented last year. This allows for both WCCU Radio and WCCU-SN to be streamed at the same time, allowing for more shows and more student opportunities for people to create their own shows. The radio broadcasts all football and most basketball and baseball games live on the radio and their WCCU-SN YouTube channel. WCCU Sports Director Cole Dennis says students have opportunities for experience calling live play-by-play of games based on seniority.
A varsity and JV kind of broadcast system where like JV will do the newer people to broadcasting will do club sports before they make it up to the varsity calls and are doing football games here at Coastal.
WCCU-SN streams on secure net systems and uploads all recordings to the WCCU radio account on Spotify about a week after being recorded. The easiest way for fans to find ways to listen is to go to WCCU Sports Instagram and click the links in the link tree for the Spotify and live stream. In Conway, Chris Lafferty, CCU News.